W's and L's, a weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and an L to the things that we don't. All right. I'm giving an L to none other than DJ Envious. Bro is definitely about to get arrested. If he had anything to do with the scam that Caesar was on, he deserves it. So the judge has demanded documents, I believe some bankruptcy documents, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look here. According to legal reporter Megan blah blah,
Cunif,
the Breakfast Club co-host has until January 8th to produce all of the documents requested by a court-appointed trustee overseeing Pena's company Warehouse LLC, which filed for bankruptcy, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they need some documents that only Envy can provide, and if he doesn't provide them by January 8th, his ass is getting arrested. So that's what you get for scamming all those people, fam.
Your ass going to jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Damn shame. Damn shame. I'm giving an L to rappers who cap. So 21 Savage has kind of co-signed the thing that Fat Joe said about 95% of his raps being complete bullshit.
I've been rapping professionally for 30 years. I've lied in almost 95% of my songs. I'm being honest. Lied.
Lied how? What do you
just
mean?
go. I write like I feel that day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being creative.
I don't have a problem with rappers coming out and saying that a lot of the raps that they come out with are completely fabricated. You know why? Because they're arrested niggas for the lyrics in their songs, right? So it makes perfect sense to me that a Fat Joe would come out and say that 90% of what he rapped is bullshit. Or 21 Savage coming out and just saying he thinks of the lyrics in his head and some of it may be based off of real life, but a lot of it is just creative stories. I completely understand the play and I stand behind it. Tell the people that what you're saying is bullshit, please, because I don't need any more of y'all getting arrested based off of the lyrical content in your songs. So these rappers are not who I'm talking about. I am talking about Drake.
Drake? Drake?
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Nobody believes you in this tough guy character. You have to stop. And supposedly, the tweet and deleters comment was at Metro Boomin. Apparently, he tweeted and deleted. Her Loss still keeps winning Rap Album of the Year over Heroes and Villains, which is Metro Boomin's album. Proof that award shows are just politics and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to people's everyday lives. This post has been deleted. And Metro Boomin had this to say to his... Shit, almost knocked everything over. That was about to be a cut on the fucking live. Metro Boomin replied to his tweet and deleters comment where he just stared at the camera awkwardly and said this.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. It's just a joke. Come on. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
That's what we think about Drake. When he says stupid bullshit like this, it's like, oh, don't pull out the 9. We know you got ops. You want to see some serious glazing? Look at this comment right here. Don't disrespect the man that gave birth to you. Nigga, what? I fucking hate Drake. Yo, I don't hate Drake the rapper. I don't hate his music. I just fucking hate the corny shit that Drake does. Speaking of which, I got to give another L to Drake because bro is hanging out with a noted racist. I don't know what it is with rappers hanging out with this Morgan Wallen, but we all know that at one point in time he said the N-word.
Hey, take care of this pussy ass motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Hey, Gracie, take care of this pussy ass nigga.
I don't know of any kind of apology or anything like that. And even if he did apologize, I still believe that it's in his heart. And sure enough, guys like Lil Durk and Drake hang out with this guy to give him some bullshit street cred. I got to give you an L for that, fam. Stop giving this guy credit. right? He doesn't belong in hip hop. He's a country singer. Let him do his country singer bullshit, right? Especially if he's out here spouting the N-word. And this is the second time that Drake is out here trying to co-sign people who don't belong to the culture. So, done with that shit. It's been a while since I've actually used this intro and even done anything in this segment. But because Marcus isn't here, Marcus hates this segment, I figured I'd give at least one story of my dubs and L's to this segment that we've done pretty infrequently, but every now and then. So without further ado, here's your intro. So I just thought this was funny that Playboy Cardi is out here stating that God texted him and that he's going to be the greatest of all time. It just kind of goes to show what kind of drugs are in this man's system. But maybe he's not completely capping, because Fam's lollipop that he used in a music video is on eBay and is up to $97,500.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Now you're probably asking yourself, why would I put this in the Horny Police segment? What in the fuck would you need to buy a used lollipop from a rapper? Like, I don't want to put that mental image on you or anybody else, but that's fucking weird. There has to be some weird obsession with said rapper to where you're paying almost $100,000 for a used lollipop from a rapper. There's some weird, sick obsession there. I don't know what it is, but I think it belongs in this segment. Again, I don't want to put any kind of weird pictures in your head, but it belongs in this segment because there's no reason anybody should be spending upwards to $100,000 on a lollipop from this guy, from the guy who thinks that God is texting him. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. It belongs in this segment for sure. I don't know why it belongs in this segment, but it does. I'm just saying. My next L is going to Deontay Wilder. Now, I don't follow boxing, I believe, as much as some others do. But there are a few boxers that I make sure that I follow, especially when it comes to things that could set up bigger boxing matches. I definitely follow Deontay Wilder as much as I follow Gervonta Davis and some of the other boxers that are probably the most popular. I don't follow UFC or anything like that. I just don't personally. I never really got into it, but I follow boxing, but I don't follow it a lot. And so I make sure that when guys come up that I care about, like Deontay Wilder, I make sure I check in on them because I didn't watch this fight. I'm glad I did not pay for and watch this fight because Deontay Wilder looked very sluggish. Let me show you. Now I'll give it to you. That was the 8th round. Maybe Fam was just incredibly tired, but that's also a thing that he had to deal with when fighting other boxers. So, Fam, I don't know what's going on with your conditioning that you can't last 8 rounds. He did go all the way 12 rounds, but I don't know what's going on to where you're getting absolutely pummeled in the 8th round like this. I'm just saying. Joseph Parker did win by unanimous decision. The reason that I have to give him an L, though, is because he was supposed to win this match and then go on to fight Anthony Joshua. And now that probably won't happen. And so now I'm out a huge boxing match. I don't know what's going on with Deontay Wilder, but He's got to get that shit together. On to my last L, I believe. I have to give an L to all of the Simone Biles groupies. And it's not for the reason that you probably believe. But if you're not familiar with the story, her husband came out and basically said that he didn't know who Simone Biles was at the beginning. And when they started dating, he didn't know who she was. And he felt like he was the prize. Let's just watch the clip.
For a couple of days, man, and it's like she pops up, and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics, I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, so I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
I kind of believe him in the sense that, hey, he's probably so focused on doing what he's doing in college that, hey, maybe he's not paying attention during the Olympics, which, let's be fair, Simone Biles is huge because she's won in multiple Olympics and we all know her, but if you're not paying attention to the Olympics, you may not know who she is, I guess. I don't know. She's pretty big, but I guess I could kind of see where he's coming from. But my problem is not with what he said or with what she is now saying, where she's basically just like, all right, time to get over it. Actually, you know what? I agree with her. Get over it. Fam, their relationship should not matter so much to people. I do not understand the obsession with celebrities. I swear to God, I don't. People who don't know you, probably will never know you, should not matter so much in your life. Who Simone Biles decides to be in a relationship does not make you money, does not put food on your plate, none of that shit. So why do y'all care so much? I don't get it, right? If he didn't know who she was and he felt like he was the prize at the beginning of this relationship, who the fuck cares? We all know that Simone Biles is probably the prize in this case. But if he feels like he was, so be it. He's wrong. Loud and wrong. But so the fuck what? Who cares? Why is there so many think pieces about this? I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Speaking of the Olympics, I personally feel like there should be an Olympics dedicated to one specific area, dedicated to one specific city in the US. And that city is New York, because I feel like there's just so many events that we can probably just take advantage of. And I really started thinking about this when a clip came out of Jadakiss, rapper Jadakiss from New York, from Yonkers. And it shows him doing some gymnast moves in a pea coat, nonetheless. Let's watch. Now, granted, I don't watch gymnastics all that much. I don't think that was the most impressive thing in the world. But it really got me thinking, man, New York people out here really could run their own Olympics. And it could include events like dealing with rats. Skeet shooting is in the Olympics, is it not? Let's check. Searching Olympic skeet is crazy. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. Yep. It's in the Olympic Games. So therefore, you should be able to do that in the Olympics at a rat. Who would be against it? Probably PETA. Who gives a shit? I want to see it.
I would like to see it.
And then I kept looking into it. And how about running in Tim's? Look at homeboy go. He is running in Tim's. Does he not look like a New Yorker? Now, this is in Paris. But, hey, 100-meter dash in Tim's? Come on. Come on. I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that. And then you've got the old scaffolding pull-ups. Fam, I'm just saying. New York could field their own Olympics. I would absolutely watch that. You come up with a few more events, I would watch that. I would absolutely pay to watch that. I'm just saying. Note that is also Jadakiss doing the scaffolding pull-ups. So maybe he could clean up. Maybe he should be the one starting the New York Olympics. Honestly, here's what you do. Jadakiss starts the New York Olympics. He puts it on some streaming app or some channel. Maybe Bleacher Report would field it. And then, he comes up with all the events and things like that. And then he gets somebody like Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg to host it. I would watch that. I would pay for that. I would pay like $10 to watch all the events. Who's not paying for the New York Olympics at that price? You get all the events for $7.99, $9.99? That's a gold mine, Kiss. You need to make that happen. I'm just saying. I don't care how y'all feel about that. I would absolutely watch that shit. Just saying. Speaking of things that I would absolutely pay for to see, looks like T-Pain is getting the Usher check. And he is getting a Las Vegas residency. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the clip of him singing without auto-tune, which it shouldn't be any news to you that he can sing without auto-tune. He's done a Little Desk concert. He's done The Mask without auto-tune. So yes, this man can sing without auto-tune. But regardless, T-Pain's got a lot of hits. Usher had a lot of hits. So I would love to see T-Pain in Vegas. And in fact, for me personally, T-Pain is more my fave than Usher, even though I really, 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 really fuck with Usher. But I fuck with T-Pain too, and I would love to see a Vegas residency show of his. Hopefully, because T-Pain is not Usher, it doesn't cost Usher prices. But we'll see. I'm giving what might be, I believe, my last dub to the Ohio State University. We were able to secure the number 1 2024 recruit, Jeremiah Smith. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. I'm sure none of you are clapping it up, but it doesn't matter because I'm clapping it up because I feel great about that. It doesn't matter that we didn't make the playoffs. We will be in your heads until 2030. That is because not only did they secure the number 1 recruit, they also secured the most composite 5 stars of any team with 5. So another elite class, as you can see. But not only that, but into 2026, we've also got Chris Henry Jr., who is the number 1 receiver for 2026. And we're also crystal balled for the number 2 quarterback in the nation, the number 2 player in the nation, Jared Curtis. We're going to be around till 2030, dog. It doesn't matter that we didn't make the playoffs this year. Michigan ain't recruiting like this. I know you're watching, Marcus. Michigan ain't recruiting like this. So whatever, bro. I don't care what y'all feel about Ohio State, but they will be around. They will be around, especially with a 12-team playoff. Forget about it. That was my dubs and L's. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I don't have anything else. Like I told y'all before, I will be doing these live streams every Sunday now until Marcus comes back. Marcus is coming back. He will be back. Look forward to it. Also, make sure that y'all go ahead and head to this link here. I'm going to leave it up. I'm just going to leave it up. It's JTG. It's spelled right there. It's spelled right here. And it's got my picture on it. And if y'all got any questions, feel free to drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? I will be trying my best to respond to everything. But yeah, on that note, man, I guess I am out.